Baku Initiative Group, an international non-governmental organization for the study of modern ideologies and globalization, promotes academic dialogue on decolonization, human rights, and social justice across former colonial territories. But its recent activities appear to have drawn pushback. In June, the Institute's website was crippled by coordinated cyber attacks. According to Baku Initiative Group's internal assessment, most of the IP addresses behind the attacks were traced to French territory.
Notably, aforementioned cyber attacks coincided during the last two Baku Initiative Group's events. One of them was dedicated to decolonization of Guadeloupe, and the other one, International Scientific Conference. It is particularly significant that the majority of these cyber attacks were conducted in the territory of France. In my opinion, such actions by French government against our organization's transparent activity, it was just a concern of French government, which preferred to maintain their colonial policy in the 21st century.
The pressure, however, wasn't limited to cyberspace. On their return home, several foreign delegates were allegedly stopped at Paris airports, where they faced hours of questioning.
For example, one of the distinguished delegates from Guadeloupe, former member of European Parliament, the General Secretary of UPLJ, Mr. Jean-Jacques Bicep, was interrogated for several hours by the representatives of French External Security Service.
The Institute condemns what it describes as deliberate efforts to silence critical voices, warning that such measures contradict France's image as a defender of democracy and human rights. Beyond political pressure, Baku Initiative Group also highlighted structural inequalities between mainland France and its overseas territories, especially in digital access.
For example, France intentionally restricted the internet access in overseas territories. In comparison with mainland France, in overseas territories, they are used outdated internet infrastructure. Also, prices are artificially inflated, and speed of internet is weak and limited. In mainland France, internet speed and quality 20 times better than in overseas territories.
They say this digital divide is part of a broader pattern aimed at limiting global awareness of continuing colonial-era policies. The Baku Initiative Group also pointed to international criticism of French law enforcement and detention practices. A recent UN report highlighted serious overcrowding in French prisons, some operating at 300% capacity, raising questions about the integrity of the institutions conducting these detentions.
I think it's essential to emphasize that inadequate performance of France's law enforcement agencies also highlighted at the international level. For example, a report published by the United Nations Committee Against Torture states that prison overcrowding in France, that's at 131%, which some facilities researching 100%. While the prison system is designed to accommodate 61,000 prisoners, in France now 79,000 persons are currently jailed.
The organization says it will not be deterred. It vows to continue organizing global forums and supporting the just struggle against all forms of colonial domination.